Young lady, she on the phone. The dude behind the counter said, man, they just stole her.
Cause see, they think we broke. They think we, can't do it. Pray for the 19-year-olds.
I
don't know what it is about that age.
To 21.
Yeah, for
in
real.
that age range, they having a hard time.
Yeah.
They are having a hard time.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about being 19, but they is really having a hard time. You're absolutely right.
They having a hard time, but listen, that's
Yeah.
what was they dealing with around that time. One thing that the news like to do around the new year is point out the kids that were born. Kids were highlighted this year because, and it's like, well, what about that year that highlighted?
Spiritually, baby. Let's really think about that. That's spiritually. All of this is above us. You already know. We rested to righteous over here. But at the end of the day, the end goal and our core is the righteousness of God. So we know that it's above us. This is not, it's something about that. Yep. It's something about that. So yes, let's pray for the 19-year-olds and like you said, 18 to 21 and the families, all of the YNs and just...
T-Double. Hey. Prevalent. We live. Just checking in. Hey, let's get it. Time to talk it out. No doubt. Let's go. T-Double, Jenn in the mix for sure. Real talk, no cap, straight facts. Let's win. Mic on. We locked in. Let's begin. Whoa. We break it down, no script, no gimmicks. Hot takes, deep thoughts, no yeah, man. From the real to the wild, no limits, no doubt. So pull up, tap in, it's time to talk it out.
What's up, my babies? It's your girl, your favorite auntie, sister, cousin, girlfriend in your head, whatever you need me to be. Y'all already know I'm showing up for you in that space, okay? I got my cup. I got the chocolatiest drop on the internet.
I'm, always excited to be here, so, believe me,
I love being a part of the highlight of your day.
It's your boy T-Double back with another one, coming from one of the, if not the hottest podcast. We appreciate you guys for giving us that grace and still being around and attending. As you guys know, it is gonna be another banger. We got a lot of hot stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? The ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, the goods, the bads, the pretties and the uglies. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate
all in one
being here to kind of just go through that with us. So I'm gonna start off by saying, lately I haven't been really seeing any of, so it's kind of been on the downside. On this note today, I want to start off by saying rest in peace to what they wanted to call the star of they wanted to call the star of hello. They wanted to call the star of another show, aka his real name, Hal Williams.
Oh, I saw the face right away.
Yeah.
Right away.
Now they announced it
rest
as
in peace.
Another show, and people was like, "No, he better not on this show." So I was like, "Yep, that's the one." When I seen him,
they announced him as best known for a different show.
It was a different show. Because people was not having it. They was
just, for real.
It was just one of the ones that he didn't have a bigger role on. And he was basically Sanford and Son.
Well, it's Sanford and Son though. Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah, they announced him for
y'all can't be mad at them for acknowledging Sanford.
Right.
Like, that's what made them cast him for 227. You know what I'm saying?
But they like his role.
Some people was old as hell. No shade.
Yeah.
But them people not on social media. So the people that would remember him is like my age, your age. That was the 80s. You know what I mean? Sanford and Son was like the 70s. So yeah.
Yeah. So
That makes sense, but y'all can't disrespect Red Fox.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I feel like that as well. Also, rest in peace to man, this was to me one of the scariest people. And it's gonna be funny when I tell you, and you know, rest in peace to this lady. So, the Home Alone pigeon lady, her name was.
You was scared of her?
Yes, Brenda.
Oh my
Fricker.
God, I love the birds. I love
Yeah,
birds. You know I love birds.
Brenda
So.
Fricker. Yeah,
Oh my God, you was not scared.
81 years old. I was scared because he was scared, and I was a kid.
Saving the day, though.
He gave her a dove.
Yeah,
to
like
they was
you
best
know what I'm saying.
friends.
She helped him.
Right.
She was his knight in shining armor type shit.
His first actual visions of her, even the man who was carrying something he was scared of him. You know what I'm saying? He helped him too. I was scared of him too. You know,
it makes sense.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Miss Brenda. We love you.
Yeah, she was 81 years
old. I love the
old,
birds too.
And Hal Williams was 91 years old. So
okay. Rest in peace to both of them.
Happy heavenly birthday to Pop Smoke, by the way.
I saw that. Happy heavenly birthday to Pop Smoke. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get that out. So now that we do our condolences to their loved ones, family members, anyone else who's had a tragic incident over the time being.
Yes, leave us a comment with the person that you are missing right now. If you lost someone this week or recently, or if their birthday passed or whatever, just leave us a comment. We love your comments.
So absolutely.
Keep them coming.
You know, we'll shout them out for sure. So next we get to the Detroit though, because we are from Detroit though.
We not cool.
What up though?
It's hot as hell, first of all. And we can't breathe.
So physically we're not cool. Mentally, I think we're still not cool.
A lot of us is not.
It's a lot of stuff going on. But before I even get into that part of, you know, I want to kind of
start off on a positive note.
You know,
I like how you do that. I like how you do that. I love it.
We also have mentioned that the WNBA might be coming back to Detroit. Well, guess what? They are back. Detroit.
What's our team name?
Well, we don't know yet because they couldn't do the Shocks. Because the Shocks, there was copyright issues. They tried to do the Detroit Shocks. And Jared Goff has his hand in on it. I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I love that. So, they were.
That's dope.
Yeah, they were approved to have a facility on the riverfront. Now they're going to have a practice facility and headquarters is going to be on East Jefferson.
Okay, East Side. Shout out to my East Siders.
Because their games are going to be played at LCA. They still gonna play at Little Caesars Arena. That's where they're gonna play at now.
That's lit. I'm so glad. Because at first I was hearing that they were gonna build them a whole different arena to play in. And I was just like, I mean, no shade. Like that's cool, you know, they deserve their own arena too. But why? You know what I'm saying? They should be able to play with the Pistons.
So it's not.
Man,
yeah,
that's so lit, bro.
Oh
my goodness. I'm finna be on their head. Like I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying what they're building them is just a practice facility.
Yeah, like how the Pistons got that.
Right. Remember?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's not doing something right. It's broken or something. Okay,
so I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for them. I think they deserve it. You know, the ladies deserve their own space and place
we was
to
a
practice
good team when we was out.
We won, didn't we?
Yes, we had some of the best.
And that's
players.
what I was gonna say. Like I wasn't really following it when we had the shock, you know. But I'm on their head. Now I'm finna be a complete fan.
We got some of the best players.
I'm
We're gonna have to hit a couple games. That's what it's gonna have to be. We gotta go.
Stephen is performing at the Pistons game, the Tigers game.
That's lit. That's lit.
And this is different.
I feel like we just gotta kind of hit all kind of sports. I want to.
That's what I'm saying. I want to do a hockey game so bad. I hope they fight. I pray they fight. I pray they fight during the hockey game that we go to.
Baseball game, but a baseball game is long and they drink a lot of beer.
I'm not drinking beer.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not drinking beer. They can drink beer all day. I don't care what they do. I'm not drinking beer, and that's cool. I'm gonna support them.
Yeah, it's a long game, and
I'm cool with that as long as I can eat and scream, go.
They got lots of
Go Tigers or boo for the rest of these motherfuckers.
They got lots of hot dogs.
Yes, man. Listen here, I'm here for it. Okay.
They probably got your favorite Italian sausage with peppers and onions. That's a dog cousin. So they probably got that. I've never. It's been a so long ago.
You went to Tiger Stadium.
Tiger Stadium. That's exactly where I went. And,
that's lit. You know, that's lit. I didn't go there.
I haven't been to America.
I've popped a lot of your cherries.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's very fun.
Mm-hmm. First, and Detroit. I just remembered I was supposed to tell y'all something before this. I seen 4 young boys. Man, watch y'all kids. Where the fuck is your kid at?
It's 10:46. Do you know where your children
Where's your children are? I watched 4 kids as I'm pulling up to the gas station. They fiddling with a car. I don't know what the fuck they doing. As I'm walking in the store, dude, I guess they asked him to charge their phone. But he know that they out there stealing a car of somebody who was walking in the store. He asked him for the phone so fast. Give me the phone. It's a young lady. She on her phone. She no more than 28, 25, 26. She no more than 27. She was right there in front of me. She walks out immediately because she's trying to figure out, like, damn, what just happened? The dude behind the counter said, man, they just stole her car. He think it's a joke. These 4 young brothers, when I say they all under the age of 18,
they just stole somebody's car.
She said, I literally just pulled up. I'm only in the line for, like, not even 2 minutes. She said, I look back, my car is gone.
She had her keys and everything?
I don't know what she had a string, look like her keys. She had a purse. She on the phone.
You see why I put the club on my car?
When I seen that, I put that motherfucker on there too. When I pulled up, I said, shit, I'm going to club this motherfucker today. Because the way that
they'll take that just because they'll think nobody going to look for it. They can joyride
Not even if it's just easy action.
They could just joyride in this real quick to go find something else. Or to commit a crime.
She probably could have had a key fob. She might have left her car running.
She might have.
Don't leave your car running. And I'm not saying that it's your fault if that happened to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Don't leave your car running because I ain't
gonna say that because I do it sometimes in my driveway. I haven't done it, right quick to go stand at the door or run to go pee.
They do it
real quick.
I've seen it happen with kids on their way to school in the wintertime, car running, hopping in. Be careful, man. Be careful.
When I was warming my car up, I was warming it up with the club on there.
That's something I wanted to say immediately starting to show off.
Crazy.
He just thought it was funny. And now that young lady
standing out there trying to find a way.
By herself.
They got all her shit probably in the car.
Only thing she got is her purse. By herself.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
She don't know what to do. That's probably her first time that ever happening. And she lost her
car
to some younger people.
But luckily they waited till she went in the gas or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and just took the car and then carjacked her. Or
they was young. Nothing. They got like shorts on, like they don't got nowhere to carry nothing. They ain't no backpacks and ain't no nothing.
They just saw opportunity.
I'm walking in and he like, man, give me the phone. The phone that he told you to charge.
And the lady was still in there.
She in line.
Why they still in her car?
She don't even know. She on the phone.
They need the phone.
She on the phone.
She on the phone.
Not paying attention to nothing.
They need the phone so they could take off with her car. And that's the way to
track me down. He seen the opportunity, but I guarantee you that wasn't why he did that. He was young. He seen the opportunity.
His phone.
It wasn't even his phone. Obviously, it was somebody else's phone.
Oh, one of them seen him back.
So he's trying to go back and get it while they get in the car.
That's crazy.
Whole time she in line. He trying to get it before she get up to the register. She still turned around before she got there. Never made a purchase. Still turned around because obviously she was feeling like weird about what was happening. Went out and looked, but they was gone. I was next after her. He looking at the camera laughing. Oh man, they just stole her car. They laugh at us with stuff like that. That shit not funny.
Shit is not.
Let him have stole your car. You will be ready to shut the store down. The store can't be open. Call the police. Oh, you didn't help this young lady at all. And you think they for the help of us? No, they not.
Definitely not.
They for the money of us. We got this, and they want it.
And that's it. That's it. That's all.
Be smart about decisions that we make, man. When we outside, man. I literally just watched that. I literally just made that transaction before we sat down to do this. It's really like that. You got the right to know where your kid at under 18 or under 21. You got the right to know.
As a matter of fact, you better know. Because if you
It's your fault if you don't know who going down. If you know that, it's your fault. Shit, for real. It's your fault if you don't know. And guess who going down while you sitting back and thought you was sitting at the house having some little coffee, little tea with your feet kicked up, police beating your fucking door down. Hey, you got to come with me. How you think that feel?
And God forbid they telling you to come with them to identify a body.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that.
Phew. Know where your children are. And like you said, get involved and have a plan. Have structure for them. Yeah. You know, because if you don't, they will find one.
Yeah.
They will find something to do.
They gonna lean on their own. They gonna think that they know, you know, just after on their own. It gotta be some type of guidance. People, we, the aunties, the uncles that we used to look at when we was kids and be like,
we are them now.
Yeah, that's us. We the parents, the grandparents, you know what I'm saying? Some of our kids had kids young. That's
if
okay.
You remember what you wish was done for you or the shit that you was mad about but you appreciate now, do more of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like at once upon a time, they was the future. That was us. We was the future. Now the future is now for us. It's time for us to put that what we was the future of to use. It's time to be that and give
put
back
our money
to
where
the
our
youth.
Mouth is. That's
and
right.
give back to the
That's
youth
right.
and to try to guide
and
them
step
in the
out
way.
on faith and trust God to use
That's
you
the
for
only way.
good.
That's the only way.
If you know you got these kids' best interests at heart, because so many people don't. And the people who don't got their best interest at heart, they gung-ho. They going straight forward with everything that they thinking about. Yeah. So don't second guess yourself if you know you got something good in your heart to do for the community, for the kids. So because it's very much needed. You know, the kids can't even go to the mall. You know what I mean? My daughter, you know, told me that she was going to the mall this weekend, and I felt some type of way. I damn near told her don't go, but you know, I don't live in the spirit of fear. I'm not moved by a spirit of fear. Yes, sometimes I'm moved by a spirit of fear, but I try to catch it. I definitely try not to operate that way with my daughter. I might operate that way with myself faster than I do with my daughter. So, you know, when she said that, you know, my first natural thought was to be like, the mall. But I just told her, you know, they shooting at the mall now, so be careful. You know what I'm saying? Even the suburban malls, you know what I mean? They was just pew-pewing at Great Lakes Crossing. You know what I mean? So she was like, well, we going to Somerset. And I feel you. That's the one mall they most definitely going to protect to the best of their ability. But it will happen anywhere.
Nothing is to the point where it won't happen.
It won't happen. It'll happen
Anything
anywhere.
could happen anywhere.
That's right.
And that's in today's world. That's not just Detroit. That's not just Michigan. That's in today's world. Anything can happen anywhere. And I've become a person that travel a lot now. We focus on what happens here because it's so broad day to our face. Like when we like, oh, I want to get out of here and I want to go and do something else. And I want to, but the thing is, anywhere else, why do you think it's going to be different? It's the same.
It's not.
It's absolutely the same.
It's not.
There are crimes and tragedies everywhere. You cannot control how it happens and where it happens at. People are like, I want to just go to the suburban areas. It happens there too.
We just talked about Great Lakes Crossing.
You can't dodge it.
What the hell? What more suburban can you get?
Either you protected by the blood, or you know, or you just living every day, just free will.
You drifting.
You don't know what's
intentionally.
You living on your own belief. You don't know what's next. It's multiple names for the higher power, however you say it. But when you believe in the word, it brings a different connection. You know, it don't matter what you look like, where you come from, you know what I'm saying? We all got the same goal. We just got to get better as one, individually, to things in that nature.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Teach your kids, your siblings, but the main thing is it's a teaching. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't want your kid to be out somewhere where they don't know something without you. Because if they lean on you, they gotta turn to you every second. You don't want that. You want to be able to give them the knowledge to be able to be outside and to know, hey, yo, even though right or wrong, I'm gonna call you when I get in the right spot. But right now ain't the time to trying to be calling you, asking you, should I stay here? And they pew in the air.
I know the answer to that. I need to get the F on.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You already taught me.
That's the difference in teaching. You don't know. You like, yo, they in here. What I'm supposed to do?
Don't get ready. Be ready. Stay ready.
That's it. You got to prepare. That's what life is about.
And you bring your kids up in the way that you want them to be brought up, and they won't stray away too far from it. That's what that means. You can't control everything.
Yeah, you can't.
You know, you have to leave that in God's hands. But that's why you have to put their hand in God's hands.
Absolutely.
Early. Right away. I literally, when I was pushing my baby out, I'm like, listen here, God. I have no idea what I'm doing. As a matter of fact, all I know how to do is mess this up. So I need you to do this. Send me the right people, the right places. I don't know. I just said, this is your baby. I'm doing this. I could have easily laid on the table another way, like I did the first time. Let's be for real. But after that, I felt some type of way, and I got closer to God. I'm like, Lord, you real. So forgive me, first of all, and teach me better. Because I just gave up, and I'm not a giver-upper. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a quitter. I've always been a scholar. I've always been a winner. I've always been an award winner. I do remember math, right? About the 4th grade. I ain't gonna say I gave up because I couldn't give up. You can't just give up. They're gonna keep sending you to math.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I stopped. I ain't even gonna say trying, right? Because you gotta at the very least try a little bit to get by.
You can slide.
But, well, because here's the thing, right? I didn't have to try with nothing else. It just happened. I just got A's, right? So that's it. The fact that I had to actually try with math, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing all that. Whatever I get is what I get. Just like I do everything else in school. If I get a C, I get a C. You know what I'm saying? I get a C in math. If I fuck around and get a D or something, I ain't never got no F. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I ever got a D. A C is like a F to me. This ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Math ain't my thing because I'm getting C's. I'm not average. I'm average in math. I'm just not going to focus on that. And I'm going to focus on the shit that I'm extraordinary in. I don't have to do all of that much math to be a freaking teacher if I teach English. You know what I'm saying? To be a singer, to be whatever. Like, math is just a small part of school. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to focus on that. That's how I was with if it's not easy for me. You know what I mean? Great Lakes Crossing, and how people wilding out at these malls, and eventually they're gonna end up closing them down because people wilding out at them. They pew-pewing each other at them. Just recently at Great Lakes, after the pew-pewing, there was a smash and grab where a bunch of jewelry got taken.
Yeah, that Great Lakes is probably gonna be just one of the ones that they put more security at.
Yeah, Fairlane ain't gonna be.
Fairlane is out of here.
Yeah,
that one gonna be out of here. They about to just focus on security, I feel like. And it's about to be, you can't bring no bags in almost.
And it's gonna be like racist, more racist than it already probably is.
Yeah, it's about to be bad for certain people, and that's what happens. It's gonna be bad. Like, we gonna get a little bit of it, but because they are the generation that kind of...
Talking about the YNs?
Yeah, because they are the generation that kind of put on.
Yeah.
As them growing up, they're gonna reap more of the word. They kids probably not gonna know what malls are.
Yeah.
Coming from here. They're not gonna know what malls are, so when they hear about it from somewhere else, they're gonna be like, y'all got what? A mall.
Right, or it might just be like a couple left in it, where it's like a tourist attraction.
Right, because the way that they making it.
Yeah, it's like a museum damn near.
The way that people are just taking advantage of it and destroying it. It's the YN.
The 19-year-olds. Pray for the 19-year-olds. I don't know what it is about that age.
To 21.
Yeah, for
in that age range, they having a hard time.
Yeah.
They are having a hard time.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about being 19, but they is really having a hard time. You're absolutely right.
They having a hard time, but listen, that could have just been...
Like,
what was they dealing with around that time that they was having all these kids? You know what I'm saying? All these kids was being produced around. And one thing that the news like to do around the new year is point out the kids that were born. All kids were highlighted this year because... And it's like, well, what about that year that highlighted?
Spiritually, baby. Let's really think about that. That's spiritually. All of this is above us. You already know. We rested to righteous over here. But at the end of the day, the end goal and our core is the righteousness of God. So we know that it's above us. So yes, let's pray for the 19-year-olds and like you said, 18 to 21, and the families, all of the YNs and just everybody, the YBs. You know what I'm saying? Because they with the YNs, and
they take this title and they think that it's, I want to be a YN, so I'm gonna do this.
So I haven't heard nothing about these takeovers. Have they shut them down? I haven't heard nothing about the team takeovers in a couple of weeks.
I just feel like they're trying to. They've been trying to do it in every way, shut them down in every way. And I feel like that's the thing that was giving them away. So if they doing them, it's not like that no more.
They must not have been making too much noise, because I haven't been hearing about it on the news, no arrests, no. You know
obviously, if they're doing it now, they're doing it under some kind of conduct that they're like, hey, we gonna do this, but let's do it in the group chat. Only a certain amount of people, no weapons, no violence, none of that.
So that's cool. That's how they should have been doing it in the damn first place.
Hanging out should never be about violence.
And all of that wild shit. But see, that's the thing. They drinking. And kids that age can't handle their liquor, man. That's why you're supposed to be drinking, because you cannot handle your liquor. That's why
you gotta wait until you're 21.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's very
true. They can't handle their liquor. I know. I remember being a kid that ain't drinking and was supposed to and can barely handle my liquor if can. So, listen here.
Right.
I'm grateful that the kids are, getting a little bit better with these takeovers or whatever, but we definitely need to pray for
getting better with the handling that.
Did you see this? Because I didn't see, and I really want to research this. I got to research this. Because recently I saw a video on it, right? But the video didn't really give a lot of information. It was just where it was a city bus and they had like a bunch of people on it that had recently got arrested.
I didn't see.
What was that about?
I didn't see that info.
That
wasn't the fireworks incident where they was putting kids on there, because that was grown folks.
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
Grown
yes,
folks. And the dude stuck his head out the window. He said, "Free me." Free me.
Oh my goodness. If y'all know what that was, put that in the comments. Please leave us a comment about that.
I could not pull up no info.
Because what in the world? Like, it was a city bus full of people arrested.
They was in cuffs.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I could not find out what happened.
And here's the thing, right? I remember, what's his name? Our police chief,
Craig Davis or something like that.
Perry, you knew what I was talking about because he did not play.
Yeah.
He did not play, and I was so.
He had to get out of
but
here.
Because he got out of here because he was trying to be the mayor, though. He didn't get out of here because he didn't do a good job. He was doing a great job.
No, I'm not saying that. I just feel like he had to get out because it was overwhelming. He was doing a good job. I'm not saying that. Yeah. He had to pull so much strings to make this shit happen. Like, nigga, we own everything. Get away. We own everything. He was attentive to a lot of things.
He did not play. And that's why I loved him.
Craig Davis. Craig something.
Oh, God.
Chief
James Craig. That was his name. Chief James Craig.
Something.
That was his name. I used to be in love with him. Like, because, first of all, I feel like he kept us safe.
People love people for all type of different reasons, but whatever.
I feel like he kept us safe. I thought he was a handsome old man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I liked him because he was no nonsense and he kept us safe, to the best of our ability. He had his cops doing their job. Let me just say that. Hostage.
That's a personal story, and I understand that. That's a personal story. I understand that though. A lot of police chiefs that didn't have that, but a lot of police didn't allow that. You know what I'm saying? So hey, shout out to James E. Craig. I just think that he did a good job at what he did, and I feel like the police chief now is just. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's just a downgrade. So that's another thing. So I see a lot of police because why? Well,
police love to eat.
I think that we give them a discount for just being police, right? And then
I'm sure y'all probably do.
You can also be on some type of reward plan to where you can get bonuses and shit like that, meals and stuff off. I see a lot of police. And, the thing is, that's fine. I just hope that everybody is just doing what they're supposed to be doing.
And make sure you got your
especially when it comes to these officers, but don't expect them to be doing the right thing all the time. So at the end of the day, don't expect to be like, hey, I could send my kid out here doing the wrong shit and the police officer gonna do the right shit. No.
Wow, that was good. That's a good point.
No.
That's
we have to get to a.
That's a great point.
You can really just be off just because a police officer said he was scared and he gonna have a job later on.
And you ain't gonna have no child. Yeah.
So, nobody is. We are all human beings. Nobody is more powerful than the next human being. But we got to understand what can happen, and then we got to just see a visual of something else, or we got to deal with it. They expect you to deal with it and be able to see the other person flourish. That bothers
literally
as a whole. Like, you got to hear a name keep coming up. You got to see a video, a person keep coming up. That bothers us as a whole. Let's just be better in what we teach. And I, as a parent of 4, I got 3 girls. Yes. I don't even know what I could teach them, but I'm trying every day.
You're doing great.
My next one was in Detroit, since we're talking about all this. They got a free gun training for 2,000 females.
Okay.
It's a free weapon training coming up for 2,000 females. And a female just lost her whole car. But when you're a threat to people, that was to some kids. When you're a threat to people, so they're offering 2,000 women, Metro Detroit, free weapon training. It starts, the days are Saturday, July 25th and Sunday, July 26th.
Okay, so it's 2 days only.
2 days only.
That
They know they're
sounds
going to get
mad.
around 2,000 women because it said last time I think they did around 1,800, they said. So they raised the bar to say 2,000. So now the session going to begin every 90 minutes. Now, the last session is at 6 p.m. on Saturday. But on Sunday, the last session is at 4:30.
Okay.
My thing is, I feel like, and they do this for 12 and older. If you got daughters that want to go, 12 and under, and this was a thing for me, because I got 3 girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
They just teaching you how to use the weapon. Because going through life, not even knowing how to use it, you can be put in any situation. Not even saying that you have to have it. If you got it for your safety, I say, I don't even reach for my weapon. When somebody talking crazy, I don't even reach for my weapon. The level and knowing the difference, but being put in a situation where somebody got a weapon and you got nothing to have to reach for.
Yeah.
What?
You got prayer.
You got prayer always. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
But my thing is, even the people that came out of cases with self-defense, they had prayer too. Don't think that they wasn't praying. Yeah. But in the situation that they was in, they had a way to, hey, I'm going to get out of here.
They did the best they could with what they had, yeah. I totally get
And
that.
I feel like this for women being 12 and up to little women, young women to older. I love it. When it comes down to people feel like they can get over on, it's the woman. I just told you I seen a woman, a young lady, get her car stole by like 4 young gentlemen. She was probably older.
They felt like that was easy work. You know what I'm saying? And that it's very unfortunate, and
It's
you
not
know,
cool.
that's
It's not
horrible,
cool.
man. And like you say, she's standing out there by herself.
Now she got to deal with
God
trying
bless
to.
her.
I hope
God
that
bless her.
yeah. Hope that she gonna get her car.
Mm.
Dog, as I'm going in and I can hear him asking for the phone, I can almost tell he with the group because all of them looked young. I didn't even park at a pump. I parked by the air station, back so far by the air station.
Mm-hmm.
She at a pump. You should be able to park wherever you are. But you know, listen, that's why to start where your kids at. As riding down the street, I wanted to tell kids get out the street. It's a stolen car roaming around this area. Just
Okay,
get out
like
the street.
how that one person.
Yeah, because they're gonna be flying around here.
Oh.
But you know, I just
people was literally just a sound. I didn't even see them. I just heard the sound, and y'all was like, "Dang, wake up!" I was like, "That's crazy how fast they was going." They really should be ashamed of themselves.
And if somebody stole a car, you know they not about to wait. They going. I wanted to say that, but I'm like, man.
And then especially people that age, they don't even care about their life. They think they invincible. They think they can't even be taken out of here
I'm like,
because of an accident or something like that with them driving.
On that free weapon training for the females.
Mm-hmm.
If you want any more information, go to www.ccwhub.com/free lesson. And ccwhub.com/free lesson.
Okay.
It's free lesson for the ladies 12 and up. And the address, to be specific, is 22509 Ecorse Road. That's in Taylor, Michigan. And I hope that the ladies take full advantage of this. I don't care what your age is, from 12 to 200, however old you get. That is a thing that I feel like we should take advantage of, because we never know. And even if you teach your kids, hey, I'm not telling you buy a weapon or to know the use.
To know how to use it, you never know what, man. This world crazy.
It's getting crazier by the day, man.
You might have to save somebody else's life.
It might do it. Take you out every day. But in a way, you know what I'm saying? That's what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, you were created for a time.
In the Bible to say protect.
For a
You know what I'm
time
saying?
such
So-
as this, whatever it is that you face, God got you. Whatever it is, whatever time it is.
And it'd be so hard to deal with.
It'd
You
be
know what I'm
so
saying?
hard. First of all, the devil is very much still working. He ain't forgot his goal, which is to take your focus off of God.
Absolutely.
He ain't forgot his goal. You know what I'm saying? Which is to make you second guess yourself and doubt everything. So, you know, the devil's still working to delay, deny, distract. He's stronger than us. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to lean on God, because the devil is way stronger than us. The devil was made with the angels, and now he's taking that power and using it against us. That's why we got to make sure we use the power of the Holy Spirit. Even us with our sin and iniquities and falling short, and we do things, we still got to understand that God is more powerful than the devil. And if we say we on God's team, the devil can't win. Even if we, God forbid, perish from this earth, we have given our life and soul over to the Most High. So we're going to go to heaven. We're going to rest until time comes. And then you say, whose am I? The devil can't win. He is a loser. Whether, regardless to what it look like, you know. So we just have to remember that.
Let me be very specific to y'all. While on a great little journey, trip, vacation, whatever you want to call it, I was getting away for a minute.
True.
I had some business handles. I heard about the 60, and
what's that?
I was like, "What is the 60?" And obviously, it's a picnic on 6 Mile, on something, maybe the east side. That why? I'm gonna tell you why. Why? Because there's a lot of famous rappers. So a lot of the famous Detroit rappers that was there was from the East. You got Ice Bezo, you got Jay Swan, which is tied up in a very very hard case right now. Jay Swan is facing some years for what he did with the mail getting those checks over $60-something million.
Million?
Absolutely. We reported that here.
I know. I got brain.
All right, I'm just saying, go back and watch if you're not.
I think I probably said that when we first reported this story. You said that, and I was like, million? You sure it's not thousands? They let this motherfucker get 60 million.
He was working with a couple of people. That was PS, the mail service. So
that's crazy work.
They were putting checks on their route, and it was just all type of stuff going on.
How long has this been the thing?
Obviously, it's been a thing for probably a minute now. Jay Swan was there. What's his name? And I see some people on social media saying that they didn't know, so it could be no. It's preferably been running more than 3 years, I want to say. The 60, and
I mean that sound lit. It sound lit. I ain't gonna remind you the Freak Nick, but it's on 6 Mile. I'm not mad at them. Very,
and it has
A for effort,
and it has rappers.
Like a festival.
That are Ice Bezo was there,
and that's his hood. That's the red zone. Absolutely. 6 Mile on the east side, 6 Mile on Grand shit. Because I remember it's been about 3-4 years. It's been like this car show that went crazy over there. Like went crazy. And that's about what Nada then gave it a name. It just was a car show. It was the car show.
Comes out.
Yeah. It was crazy. It's crazy.
Come out and they won. They best outfit.
Vezo, we gotta go next year and get content.
Out, he takes pictures with people. So 60 is what I was talking about. Okay. I knew nothing about it. I don't know. I'm not really East Side kind of guy, but as we can see, People know about it. The 6 Nick. Now we know Jay Swan because we reported Jay Swan here. Jay Swan was going through what he was going through about how he's about to do a lot of time because of the money embezzlement from the, I want to say that's like the pandemic where he collected, that's where it started. So basically, he had people.
Mail fraud.
He had people. This one guy decided that he wanted to put the checks that they were getting on his routes.
Okay.
So he could pick them up. Maybe he wasn't feeling safe about what was going on. But if you look back on the videos, we reported that.
Yeah.
Something we talked about.
I remember.
So now,
because I was like, who is Jay Swan?
Mind you, that was back then.
Mm.
He's going through the process.
That was like a year ago.
This how long court takes
yeah.
for when you're going through something this serious.
Yeah.
Okay. He was able to come out with a whole music video. All that way right when it happened, right?
He innocent until proven guilty.
Right? As soon as he bonded out, music video. And that's what he was talking about. He was talking about the situation. But okay, let me tell you this. 6Nick, Jay Swan, is him versus DPD. Now, let me tell y'all this. Now, this is a thing that's floating around. The whole situation. I don't know what sparked it up between him and DPD, but I know he got a case running, so I know DPD know him. So if they pull up at a spot, it's like, you dog? Oh, yeah. We about to fuck with you because
you ain't even supposed to be here.
Even if that's not against his will to be there, and not against his probation restrictions to be there, because obviously he was supposed to be there. They didn't take him away. But it's like, you here? We about to fuck with you. We want to see what you're doing. We want to pat you down. We want to know. And that's kind of what it was. They got video cameras and everybody around him like, why you fucking with him? And he like, and this how you know that he had some type of leverage. They had his hands and shit like that. He wasn't cuffed up. They had his hands and shit. And it was like a couple officers close up. He moved that shit like, get off me. And they didn't do nothing.
And this is who?
Jay Swan.
Jay Swan.
Jay Swan. Through the 6Nick. It was, I'm talking about the video, like, was like, how they tried to come up on it, and it's like they tried to tell him, but he wasn't having that. As a nigga, you already about to do your time.
Who do you think you are?
You're not about to harass me. I'm about to do my time anyway.
Absolutely.
I'm out on bond. I'm out on bail. I'm doing whatever I want, but I'm not doing nothing violent. I showed up to a picnic. But since I'm here and I'm a person that you know,
now you want
to try to come up and harass
my name. Like,
he snatched away from them all that. They
stop. Hell you cannot play with somebody's name.
Couldn't do nothing to him.
Oh no, lies. Like, people be so quick to lie on people. Like, the shit be crazy. And
no, it's the police. Fuck people. Police do motherfuckers so wrong. When it happened just on some different level type shit. Like, I want you to see it. Here you go. I want you to see it. If you wanted to arrest him, you could have. He snatched away from you all that. You could have. But you know, at a point, you fucking with him. You doing it just because. And he walked back up on you afterwards. You fucking with him just because. It's at a place that I feel like you know he was gonna be at.
So wait a minute. Oh, who?
Jay Swan is.
Who is Jay Swan?
Is the nigga with the purse on. They taught him thick with the purse on. That's what the female said.
Yeah.
He thick with a purse on. He thick with a purse on.
Kinda. Compared to what he.
They saying.
Definitely is.
They say he thick with a purse on with some skinny. That's what the logic going around. He got some skinny jogging pants on, and he thick, and he got a purse on.
The reason why the rest of it is so feminine looking is because he got the purse on.
And that's a man bag. That's a YN thing.
Listen, let me finish, please, handsome.
Okay.
I'm not disputing none of that. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking when I look at it, you know, especially since you just said what you said. Because the first thing that I thought was not that he was thick, but once they said that, coupled with everything else, I see why they said that. So they just saying, like, you know, probably compared to what he was when he was actively, you know, rapping and like on people's radio. Cause if I'm not mistaken, when he was really at his prime, it wasn't really like TikTok and shit like that. So they just saying, like, he done got a little thick. He got a dad bod with a YN purse. Like, it's just kind of all over the place. He out here arguing with the police like a YN. I don't know. I'm not in the Jay Swan loop, or like I didn't even know he was famous until you told me. Like I didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? I think you showed me the song, and then I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, he is famous because he had like a huge song. This was like the shit. Like he carried a couple summers with his song, you know, but it was just like, it's just like with this right here, he do kind of got the dad vibe going, you know what I'm saying, and not in a good way. And you sit here arguing, fighting with the police. That's not a good look. It's gonna be this. Like, are you public enemy number one?
I guess.
You and the police.
Who is talking about?
Talking about Jay Swan.
Cool. Like how you put that. I like that. A motherfucker target certain shit. That's like you can
It's
be
about in the verbal fisticuffs, like in an argument.
I mean, no, just in general. It's like, okay, you can be out here with your nigga. That's cool. Come on out here with him. But as long as you about to let me go ahead and do what I want to do, he ain't got to know shit. That's a different whole agree.
I'm confused.
So next, what I have, yeah, the 6 nigga was crazy. Shout out to Jay Swan. Shout out to Iceberg Bezo. He was there. I just heard it was crazy, and
then you could be out here with your nigga and crazy shit like a 6 sneak. And what happened?
nothing. That's the thing. Nothing happened to the point that's out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to point that out. Other than DPD fucking with Jay Swan, you know what I'm saying? Other than people taking a picture and saying they leaving it a mess, it was just
around the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that,
it was a successful event.
It was a good time. I brought that up because I wanted to touch the Jay Swan situation. Even though people were saying what they're saying about the video, I feel like people didn't pay attention to like the kind of main shit. I watched it from beginning to end multiple times, and I felt like, you know, I tried to put myself in both situations, and it's almost hard to put myself in the cop situation because I've never been a cop. I've been a person that a cop locked up. So if you're gonna call it a criminal, I've been that. So
a person that a cop locked up. I like that better.
Right.
It roll off the tongue like a pimp named Slickback.
So, whatever you want to say, right? So my thing is with the Jay Swan situation, it gained my attention because I felt like anybody who talked to the police like how he did and was aggressive like that, if you was the person who did something wrong, they gonna lock you up fast.
And this was Jay Swan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knowing that you're going through a case and that they gonna lock you up fast. Fuck y'all niggas, and they walk away. It just kind of lets me know that DPD
some bullshit.
The signal of the game was DPD was on bullshit. And I feel like it's so much stuff that DPD could be doing to make the city better, other than fucking with some shit that he gotta go back to court anyway. You fuck with him, why? And I feel like I'm glad people got that on video, and I hope that some is at least announced to those officers, like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, it's terrible.
You wasting our time as the people who are supposed to be protecting and serving at a fucking picnic that a nigga who is not running because he's on clearly. When I say get better, I don't mean as just the community, as the neighbors, like the people with houses that stay on the block. I mean everybody. I mean
everybody.
police
And
officers,
pray
the
for your
judges, the city council,
neighborhood. Like you say, your
the
city, your state, the
everybody.
nation, the world. Okay.
Your block members, man, like everybody. We just want everybody to get better.
I wanted to let everyone know that there's a bit of a deed fraud coming on the rise. Like, so be careful of your blessings. And then blissfest. Did we talk about that already? Yeah. Blissfest attack on a black man in northern Michigan at Blissfest. Pray for Line Hartman. So I guess that's a situation that goes on up in northern Michigan.
Yeah, what is a blissfest?
It's like they have a bunch of recording artists, you know what I'm saying, stars or whatever. Might not be
just neighborhood type shit.
Absolutely.
That is some stuff for people to do.
Did you hear about Blissfest?
No.
Okay, so Blissfest is similar. It's like Woodstock or one of them festivals, but it's in Upper Michigan.
Oh,
and there was an attack, Blissfest attack on a black man in northern Michigan at Blissfest. Pray for Line Hartman. So here's the thing. It's like a get out situation.
They attacked somebody?
Oh my gosh. They attacked him to the point to where they had the teams taking over. We need to go take that bitch over and let them know that's not, he was the only one. And you see what I'm saying? Go up there and protest. Go up there and mass. Cause see, they think we broke. They think we, can't do it. Go up there and buy all the tickets out and that bitch be all black. They ain't hardly never seen one black person there. Next thing you know, we done took it over like that group on Facebook, I'm white and I'm proud. You seen that? Do it like that. They want us to be broke.
They do it all. That's why judges do shit the days that they do it all. The main shit works on the days they're working on. Cause why? They think you not paying attention, and it trickles down to how life is lived. So now the next motherfucker that you look at that you think that you paying attention to on some extra shit, I've been looking at this. I've been paying. I know they ain't looking at it. You looking at it how you think that the next motherfucker look at you. You think that you can look at the next motherfucker like that. I know they ain't paying attention, but that's what you don't want to be looked at as. Like, yeah, how you look at me like I ain't paying attention? I'm this. I study this. I do this. I do that. I do this. But then when you get that so much, the way that you look at the next, like you ain't paying attention.
Tunnel vision on what you paying attention to. You're not seeing the big picture. So you might have missed something. Like, let's say, this is what you paying attention to, right? But something that I see is literally like right here. It's outside of your scope of vision. As much as I can say, if you stuck in here, you refuse to see outside of that because you think that's just it.
Oh yeah, that's how life goes. Life goes like that.
Then we all lose. Move with the cheese.
Move with the cheese, very important.
And
life, people they keep up with the Joneses was a thing back then. Moving with the cheese is a new shit. You gotta move with the cheese. It ain't about keeping up with the Jones. Yeah. It's about moving with the cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the new shit.
Yeah, and
back in the day, you wanted to keep up with the Jones, and if you wanted to live like somebody else, now you gotta move with the cheese. Well, yeah, absolutely.
like you say, go where your provision at.
And you gotta say, fuck what somebody else think. That be the problem. Motherfuckers be too stuck on what fuck what somebody think.
Oh my God. You can't focus on what somebody else think because you too busy. Gotta make sure what you think is straight. Okay, so my next thing that I had was okay, and this is Detroit, what I'm doing, you cool, and I'm finna move on from that.
After that, I mean, I'm done. I said my last.
Yeah, I got a couple of things, but the main thing that I wanted to talk about from Detroit, what up, doors you cool, is there's been a uptick of deed fraud, right? Yeah, and with us being homeowners, we have to be on the lookout for that. And we have to tell our fellow homeowners and people that's looking to buy houses, it's an uptick of deed fraud. So, like, be careful. Make sure that your deed situation is ironclad, right? Make sure
Use the internet. Use the internet. And make sure you
fraud ain't on your
ask
deed.
questions. What's the name of your company? Where can I look y'all up at? Like, what's y'all website? Like, if they don't give you nothing,
Don't do this.
erase
Don't give
them
them
off.
nothing.
Erase them off. Erase them off.
Yeah.
You need collateral. You need to know, where are you promoting that? If somebody got a house, if they are a private landlord, that's different. They need paperwork. But if somebody are a business telling you, I sell houses, where is your website? Show me some proof. Google should have you somewhere near ranked with
Most definitely.
some type of ratings. I don't 5-star, 4-star, 1-star. It don't matter what it is.
No,
You
for
should
real.
be somewhere. I can look you up if you are doing this on a regular. This is your job. Yeah, be careful.
Yes, deed fraud is on the uptick, so be on the lookout for that. And last but not least, and I feel like this is a way to segue into internet mess. This is my last what up though, is you cool? Because this really is not in Detroit. This is like up north in Michigan. But there was a thing called blissfest, and I had never heard of this before. It's apparently like a music festival, but it's music that we don't really listen to. Not even necessarily techno. I ain't never heard none of this shit, so I don't know. It's up north, wonderful people music. Okay, and one of our beautiful brothers went up there with his group of wonderful friends, and apparently. Huh?
Hey, you probably had a good time. Show you a good time. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, the way he ended up, he did not have a good time. They tried to literally take his head off. Lacerations, deep lacerations on his neck, and they tried to behead him. Like, it was crazy, and his mom, everything.
Something about that.
They're investigating, quote unquote. This was up north. This was Harbor Springs or something like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, they gonna bullshit that, and that's bullshit.
Blissfest attack on Arbor Hills man may have been hate crime, family says. Okay. A 37-year-old Arbor Hills man remains hospitalized after he was brutally assaulted at a music festival in northern Michigan. Lon Hartman was found with lacerations around his neck on Sunday morning. He was hanging out of his tent, friends said. Family say he may be the victim of a hate crime. And especially after what happened to Nolan, everybody like, stop trying to be the only one. Stop trying to be the only one. Stop trying to be the only one. Blissfest attack on a black man in northern Michigan Pray for him. Justice need to be served. This is not only in Detroit, this is everywhere. Pray for the 19-year-olds. We got to pray for them. We have to intercess for them.
But be careful, man. It's just so much wrong stuff going out here when we go into the people that's not our people. With the whole like love food, like it's somebody doing that. That's not just happening. We've been growing food, or we've been getting this food, or we've been doing this for so long. That's not just happening. There's somebody doing that. So we got to be careful. Be careful of what you do. Don't go against nothing that makes you uncomfortable or doing something extra. You get comfortable in doing what it is that's healthy for you. That's not going to, what you do is not going to be for everybody else. Get comfortable in what's healthy for you and continue to do so. We are coming to a time where, hey, get your own garden, cook your own food, going out and going through all this, you saying, hey, well, I don't want this and I don't want that. Don't think that it didn't touch each other. Let's just be smart about the decisions that we make. Let's not go out and do too crazy or give hard times for something, and then we're gonna be like, oh, I still got sick anyway. Yeah, it's a possibility.
Strong.
If there's something going on outside and you choose to still eat outside, it's a possibility of whatever is going on can possibly happen to you. Just because you said, I don't want what they said that was the virus, I don't want lettuce. That don't mean you won't get it. So don't give a hard time for no reason.
Thank you. Yeah. At the end of the day, I don't get confused to be rude and mean.
And then even as us as being content creators, right? Usually it's like, I don't care when I get the food. At the last minute, it's supposed to still be good. We be like, no, it's last minute. We ain't about to do that to them. People just gotta understand.
Yeah,
That's all.
I just feel like don't be mean, especially if you black. I feel like people speak for them, but I can speak for black people. You know what I'm saying? We is taught to have fucking manners. Say manners.
At least at the minimum. At the minimum.
And that shit ain't cool. Ain't no way.
No, you're right. And my last thing for what up though, Detroit, what up though is cool. Do y'all remember the guy that said I went deaf on the bitch that went through the French Montana shit and all that? This wasn't even on record neither. I didn't write this down. I just remember this. The dude, he was viral. I went deaf on a bitch. And then he was getting locked up at the time, and then French Montana said he wanted to get him out. And then he was in Detroit. He's from Detroit. They started throwing I went deaf on the bitch parties. Well, I pray for that guy because recently he has had some health issues to where I think he's went to cardiac arrest or something like that. He's in the hospital. He had like a stroke or something like that. No, it's for real. What? And he's in the hospital right now. So, pray for that guy. He was a good guy. You know what I'm saying?
He is a good guy. He
is,
yeah,
damn! Sorry. He is a good guy.
What? This how you know I've been out the loop.
Yeah, he is a good guy.
OMG. Godspeed. Bring his angels, his healing angels quick. That's terrible. That's crazy. And
so put them prayers.
Wait a minute, though. And I know it's not supposed to be no stupid questions, right? This don't have nothing to do with what he went through. It just was already brewing. Like, cause when he was pulled over today, heard him say he's so.
Rest in peace. Oh, not rest in. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Prayers for that man because he's in last hour ICU. I'm sorry. No, rest in peace. I'm sorry. Prayers, strong prayers. Let's put our prayers together that he comes back.
You said he's in ICU. He need prayer warriors because
Absolutely. That's just what I'm saying. Allegedly, I'm AI. They said that he has had some medical conditions, and you know what I'm saying, he's going through some stuff.
How old is he? Or how old is he?
He's not that on the say 30s, maybe early 40s, maybe. So that's alleged. I'm AI on that.
What's his name?
That's what I was trying to find, man. He got some
Okay,
crazy names, just like wine Facebook. It's like some crazy names. Dripper Davenport is his name on Facebook.
As far as DRIPPER, Dripper, like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Davenport.
And Davenport spelled regularly?
Yeah. That's his name on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pray for him. You know, that's who he wanted to be known by. So pray for Dripper Davenport. Say that 10 times.
All right.
Fast, drunk.
Right.
I'm glad you said that because I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had not heard about that at all.
A lot of people probably don't know.
And you see how when it's some bullshit, it's broadcast everywhere. And I mean, this is not necessarily nothing good, but it's something where he need prayer. All of them people who was dancing with him and is low-key halfway fans or just friends because they don't know. 9 times out of 10, they don't know. And this is what I love when
if you heard that from them, you would hear it everywhere.
Yeah, just like you was hearing it then.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm glad you do this. So deep down into the follow-up, into the updates and research of the stories, and you always come back and be like, we talked about this 3 weeks ago, but you do that. You know what I'm saying?
I may not be good at the time when we talk about it, but I do say it's an update. I try to bring back up. I know when we talked about something.
You are good about it. Yes, you are.
Okay.
Because you remind me. We did talk about that. I don't necessarily remember how many weeks ago, but now it's ringing that bell, and I remember it, and now it's the update, and it's the same with our loyal friends, followers, fans, subscribers, people who sit up here and kick the bubbles with us. We love and appreciate you guys. Wait a minute, did you see how I did?
Yeah, I don't know your job was as good as mine. I did it. I had a real good one. I don't know what you did, but I had a real good one. You used to clothesline people, so I don't know. Yeah, that was my Detroit dog with a BB cool.
We is not cool, but we covered. Okay, so moving on, right? It's an internet mess.
That's exactly
the internet is messy all the time.
That's always somebody's internet, though.
It is, and you always point it out. That's another thing I love about you, that you always very intuitive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You be paying attention to shit like that, and I just be like, da 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 da.
I try to give you somebody new every week.
Cause it is though. You don't have to fake it. You just have to pay attention.
But
cause it's somebody new every week.
Sometimes I may run into the same person to the point where.
Well, sometimes just like the charts, right? Just like the top charts.
I have to.
Some people have the internet more than 1 week in a row.
I have to understand who I'm giving the internet to. This is Beyonce's internet. I want it to be known that it's a work in giving somebody the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you who has the internet this week. I don't think I gave this person the internet ever.
Okay.
So I think.
Well, we just kind of started.
I think this is a first for this person.
Maybe like 5-10 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think this is the first person too.
Who is
this
I'm
week?
Excited to know.
We are going to give the internet to NLE Chopper. And in the words of my boy Jose Monkey, we'll come back to that.
Yeah, we definitely got to come back to that because I need to know why now, because it has been his internet before. Before we started giving the internet away, I felt like it was his internet because he is.
You said when he had the little do a little Tupac, the little ball.
That NLE chopper, that chopper is something different. He changed that at some point. He went and had can you put this down for me, handsome? He went and had a meeting and brunch with Kirk Franklin and a couple of other people.
Okay.
You know, so
for the people. We're gonna say that for the people.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I believe that he really was searching and seeking, and it's not just for the people. I believe it's for him. I believe that, you know, I pray for him. I don't know what's going on. You finna tell me, because I don't know what's going on, but pray for him.
And where's my boy Jose Monkey? We'll come back to that. All right. So now,
okay, I can't let us forget that.
Oh, also, something smells so good. On that mess, also, I got, and I brought this up, and I didn't even put it as Detroit though. What a Bills you cool. I know Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell went to my favorite college, Michigan State. He's a former Steelers running back. He made it to the NFL. He was great. Le'Veon Bell did a mall signing where he was signing memorabilias and all that at the mall. Let him in. He signed memorabilias from 2 to 3. He left in cuffs. Police pulled up and took him out for child support payments. And he's obviously not getting NFL money. His claim was that, I don't make the money that I made. You're asking me for the same amount of money that I was making when I was a NFL star playing NFL anymore. His signing was from 2:00 to 3:00. He was locked up and booked at 3:30. Literally at the end of his sign. I wanted to look more further into, and as a person, I feel like, I pay child support. I don't think that was fair. I don't think that you should pull up at an event that he's pulling up to. He's not a football player anymore, so now you're doing a lot of research to find out where he's at because he signed a memorabilia in the mall for an hour. How did you know? He was able to do it and all. You pulled up right to the point where it's the
Of course
end.
they're gonna wait
Getting cut.
so he can get paid. They're not gonna mess up.
You're not getting paid. You got paid for showing up.
Exactly. And if he got paid for showing up, but he was supposed to be there for the hour. If they would have broke up that hour, he wouldn't have got paid. I get your reasoning, right? And I pay child support, right? You pay. You're not ducking it.
Nah, he's not neither. But if it comes to a point where I'm not making the same amount of money that I was making, right? Okay, boom. I work a whole job. That's what allows me to pay. Say I can't do this right now. I'm trying to do side hustles. All right. My side hustle could be, hey, we want you to come and cater this event for us. Soon as I go and cater the event, I do everything, and the police there to pick me up. I'm trying to make the money, bitch.
I get what you're saying, right? You're right. Because that's how I feel about, like, just regular people that I owe. Regular debt collectors. You know what I'm saying? They come and try to garnish your wages when it's like, how am I gonna make the money if I
gotta take it before I get it? Let me get it.
I have to tell you why we, right? Because they look at child support they look at that as the same way as people dodging debt. That's all it is, right? And
there's no sympathy in between. They don't give a fuck about no nigga in between.
They don't have no sympathy if it don't have nothing to do with the kids just because you owe for a car or for some bullshit. They will come, they will shut your car off while you in the bank trying to figure out how to get their money.
We looking at niggas who got millions of dollars go down to this shit.
This what I'm saying. So, but from millionaires down to hundredaires, you know what I'm saying? They will shut your shit down. They don't care. They want their money. But I feel like a lot of times, people with them extra zeros behind they shit think they gonna get away with some shit. because they do. The reason why the government let those people get away with some shit a little longer, right now we 100 heirs, thousandaires at the most, right? Thousandaires. We not no 100,000aires or millionaires at the most. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking government will come at us so hard. They watching us way harder than a Trump or you know what I'm saying? Who ain't paid taxes in how long to do shit? Because what? They building and they using us. They doing this shit off of our backs. The backs of the blue collar, the real worker. You know what I'm saying? The rich keep the poor keep the rich richer type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the name of the game today. But is that not what? See, back in the day, well, I grew up with my grandma. She couldn't tell you what it was gonna be, but she could just say it's gonna be different later. She couldn't tell you exactly why, because she wasn't savvy with even trying to keep up. But she just know
She
from
had
the
a
time
timeline.
that she was young
It was already
and growing up,
yeah.
that shit changed so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she was, what I say, like that. You know what I'm saying? Of God. She was a child of God. That's my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She just knew it's gonna be different, and that's what I feel like she tried to say to us, but she didn't prepare us for that. She tried to tell you it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be this. It's not gonna be that. It's not.
Because she wasn't prepared, and this is the same with mine.
It's all right. So she didn't know how to prepare you. You know what I'm saying? But she knew how to
but
tell
that was how she was. I was about to say, yes, she did know how to prepare you by telling you.
She knew how to tell you.
Because the motherfucker probably didn't even tell her.
She knew how to tell you.
She had to find it out on her own. You know what I'm saying?
She would tell you this shit gonna be different. This shit gonna be different when you get years later down the line. I'm like, what you mean? This shit gonna be, what you mean? It's gonna be different.
You know what? To my next thing.
Okay, right. So
on internet, man. So my second thing is a good thing. Congratulations to my girl Suki with the good coochie.
Okay, she got the baby.
Yes, welcome to the world, little baby Suki. I don't know your name right now. I don't know your gender, none of that, but we love you. I am your auntie.
I'm glad you did that.
Auntie Jen checking in. I love you. I almost want to send her a gift.
I wanted to bring that up, but then I left it alone because I wanted to feel like, how is she supposed to feel as a parent?
How is who supposed to feel?
Suki. And because I know parents get in their ways. Suki was a porn star. She is on camera sucking peen, getting all before her baby is even born. So now, when your baby is born, not that your baby knows about none of that right now. When you actually get to teach your baby this, the internet is gonna be the thing for your baby. By the time your baby comes up, do you not think that your baby is gonna run across some Suki porn? Yep. Your baby will if they research porn. But my thing is, okay, wait, before you go.
I just got one little minor mini insert question. Do you think that's her first baby?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I see why you're saying what you're saying. Keep going. That's not her first baby, but keep going.
My thing is, okay, even if it's
you not. Really thought that was Sukiana's first baby?
Even if it's not.
Oh my God.
Even if it's not.
That's fucking
even if it's not. That makes it even better. As the child that you had later, for her to be doing what she doing, right? She makes whatever money that she makes, and her children can see her, but the money that she makes takes care of whatever that they want. Right? So, put yourself in the kid position for a minute. If you had in this era, because you haven't had this era as internet, I haven't had it as a kid neither.
But we got kids.
Okay.
We got
But
kids.
but we're not talking about that. Put yourself. You are a youngin'. Your mother is a person that uses this internet in a way for her to make money. But you a kid. She ain't teaching you this internet. But she ain't teaching you nothing wrong. But how your mama make her money? She ain't got no job. You stay right here, baby. I'll be right back. But she gone. Hour, 2 hours. Come back, couple $100. Go for 30 minutes. Come back, couple $50, $100. Go for you get the drift, right? You don't know as a kid. You just know your mama coming back. She taking care of this. When I say I want this, I just know mama disappear for a minute. When she come back, we about to go shopping and I get this.
For a minute. Not for weeks, months at a time.
No, you learn as a kid growing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
When my mama was leaving, Mom want this. She was going to get that money, whatever tax she put on it, to say she going to get something out of it too.
What was your
As a kid coming up, you trying to figure out what you're doing. As a boy, to your mother, and I'm not saying don't take it from, not taking it from my sisters and as a young son coming up from your mother, what what is it? Because you want to be the man of the house. I'm the oldest. You want to be the man of the house. I hadn't even been around. Now when it's my turn to be around, everybody relax.
This 14, 15.
Everybody relax.
This you at 14, 15.
This me at 16, 17.
Okay.
Everybody relax.
Mm-hmm. Mama too.
Mama, majority than everybody. Mama majority than everybody. Cause let me show you.
Let me show you what you birthed.
I'm what you thought I was.
And let me show you how we finna prove them wrong who I just ran from.
I'm what you thought I was, and absolutely that, right? Motherfuckers
talking
said
about our
you
last
shit. Motherfuckers said you want shit.
How we both is
let
that
me show
deal.
you. Yeah. Motherfuckers say you want shit, but it's adversity that you know what I'm saying. Just we face in life and just overcome it. It's not who you are during a time. It's who you are afterwards. It's who you became. It's what did you learn. It's a whole different thing with that when it comes to me, as far as like the whole situation, especially going through my emotions. So, yeah, that's what happens, but
let's not forget that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm doing the best I can with it.
You're doing really great.
Yeah, so
I'm really proud of you.
I appreciate that.
Yes, I am. I'm proud of you.
And I think we were talking about Le'Veon Bell. I just feel like how that happened, it was almost a setup. Cause is your event from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock and you in cuffs and booked by 3:30?
As a dual citizen, right? I'm a person who advocates for good fathers who pay their child support and want to do what they got to do and not running from their responsibility. And I'm also a mother that has a sperm donor who ducks, dodges, does everything he can other than what he's supposed to do. Any way he can do the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? He and his kind is the reason why child support is a thing. Okay? So I have both eyes open on this. I don't know what their previous interactions was, if she been trying to find him, if he ain't been doing what he said he was gonna do, whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All I know is, I look at it in my as if it was me. You know what I'm saying? woman with a baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Who I have been so many times where, you know, before he got with his girlfriend that he just pushed away. It's been so many times where I done found out he had a job, and I go tell child support, okay, he got a job, and next thing you know, he quit the job.
Yeah, because they're taking his money. Shit, he out of there. He out of there. Shit, he like shit. I was working at the whole text. Soon as I found out she told, oh God.
She told?
Yeah.
How is that she told?
Baby, that is just
how. Wait, no, I'm asking. See, because now we were just talking about that.
That's how
how's that she told though?
That's how
you got a whole baby,
right?
That you know is yours. DNA test and everything.
Yeah.
$70.
Yeah.
$2 a day.
Yeah.
And you talking about they taking his money? What money? She told?
Oh,
somebody. You want to know what?
Not even told.
You want to know what?
Snitch.
You know how I feel about
it? Snitch like a tattletale. You snitch. That's what they say.
I'm sorry, but you want to know how I feel about a nigga like that? Line his ass up right behind Redarius or whatever the fuck his name is, the nigga that was caught underneath the little 13-year-old baby bed. Line that nigga up behind him and your motherfucking head. Bitch, you want to run away from taking care of your motherfucking child and then say that somebody's snitching on you when they tell child support that you got a job?
What's crazy is that make it bad for the people that
and it's crazy because that same baby daddy told me to go to child support and up here when he got a real job and when he really got himself clean and got his girlfriend and he was really trying. I told him I'm finna go tell them this $70 not enough. He was like, "You right, go down there, tell him, file the motion." He told me.
That make it bad for the people who really be, you know what I'm saying, who really be with the shit, because now that it's people that's against it, and some people that's just like, hey, yo, you know what, I pay child support and still do whatever. I'm one of them. And because I feel like child support don't define what a kid needs. That it's not the definition of.
Comment.
About what?
About child support, talking about, oh, he did that because they was taking all his money. $70? That's all his money?
That's what I'm trying. You talking about something that's already being said. If I'm not, listen, I pay child support, right? If child support was like, I need all of your check, I'm gonna just be straight up 100 with you. I got nothing. Or if child support took at least, let us be honest, right? If child support took at least 70% of my check, and my baby mama like, well, I still need this. Be honest with you, I got nothing. And that's just straight 100, I got nothing. I don't know what's the difference between what they took and what you got. I'll show you, though, how I got nothing. I would literally screenshot and tell you I got nothing. If I can't live off what I'm making, and I will work multiple jobs. I'm not even no lazy ass nigga. I will work multiple jobs if that's the case. If I can't live off what I'm making, do you still hounding me for money later? I just got to show you what I make, and I got to tell you I got nothing. Would leave me somewhere to the point where it's like I'm on the street and you don't give a fuck. It's like I can't do that. We got to come to some type of agreement to where I could say, let me give you consecutively until it reaches the amount, because I still have to live. Now,
hey, I don't know what your situation is. I just told you $70 a month. If you giving your one minor child $70 a month means you can't live, then you can't live. Go stand on the corner with a sign saying, I'm trying to make my child support. It's $2 a day. 70, you out here popping scripts. You drunk as fuck. You going to Puerto Rico. You doing all kind of shit.
You right. Listen,
70.
You are right, though.
It's only 30 days in a motherfucking month.
You right, though.
30, you can get $1.25 a day. Put it in a child support box, bitch.
You right, though.
If you gotta sleep under the motherfucking viaduct and wake up every morning with your sign saying I need $1.25 a day so I can pay my child support. Do you know how much money you gonna get? Matter of fact, I think we should do that shit as a motherfucking some content.
I do. I still there.
Get real disheveled.
I'm a deadbeat baby daddy anyway.
Wear a sign.
I'm a deadbeat baby daddy anyway.
No, you're not. But wear a sign.
No.
But to fuck with your baby mama them and for content, wear a sign. I'm a deadbeat baby daddy. I'm lazy as fuck. This is all I could do. I need however much your child support is. Break that shit down within a day. I'm trying to make this today so I can pay my child support. Man, do you know how much viral that shit gonna be? I'll be your camera person.
We need a camera on that. And I'm
gonna show my bitch ass baby daddy how it can be done.
But see, the
with 4 motherfucking minor children.
I already told my kids I don't get them mad because that's what I am, because that's what we buy. That's what I'm about to run up.
No, why are you claiming that?
Because that's what I heard. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm ugly. I'm a trans woman.
I ain't got a pot.
I'm a trans woman, and I'm finna show y'all my whole God-given vagina. But I'm a trans woman. So if that's the case, you don't like when I do that. And I don't like when you do that. So I'm a trans woman. If you a deadbeat baby daddy, I'm a trans woman.
That's what the word is.
That's what the word is. And I'm bald head right now. My whole situation going on. Yep, I'm a trans woman. Yes, I do.
They like trans, but okay.
They do.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
You know they do.
They do. Okay, but anyway, my next internet mask, NLE. That's like a chopper.
I just said.
I'm sorry.
You know what?
No. I'm sorry.
No. That's some bullshit.
Well, okay, get it to the internet mask. When we're gonna talk about why I gave NLE chopper that.
No, let's talk about that now. Why you gave him?
Okay. Everybody gotta know that I'll give the internet away to a certain person for a certain reason. NLE is he just won it this week because we'll start running the vote of who y'all want the internet, you know what I'm saying, to be. But as of right now, we're picking. And I'm picking. And I pick NLE Chopper. And that's because NLE Chopper is the owner of the internet right now. He has a 27 piece. Has anybody seen it?
He has 27 piece.
OMG. NLE Chopper has a new look. It's a 27 piece. And NLE Chopper has a new look. And he's bringing out a new album. And I think that's why he has the new look, to attract attention. Yes. 27 piece is what NLE Chopper has. And I think he's doing it to bring out, attention to him, because he hasn't had enough attention since he tried to beef with NBA YoungBoy, and he got 27 piece. And
he got a doobie.
And
ladies.
Okay, you know the style. Let you.
The little box, the little blue and burgundy box. He got a doobie. Nice. I'm about to have one. Matter of fact, I'm finna get one of these. I'm finna do me one. I'm finna do this. I'm finna do the NLE Chopper on camera, make Messy and Makeup. Be on the lookout. I'm gonna play Me Out in the background, because that's apparently what he got going. I'm trying to eat that.
Yeah, so listen, the new look for me.
He was talking about he was not even NLE. Yeah, he NLE the Great. He's not even NLE Chopper no more. He's supposed to be NLE the Great, aligning himself with the Most High, and like
doing that. I was with him before when he cut his hair bald. He got a bald head. Now you wearing a wig. That is a wig.
For a person to dress.
Was they giving themselves to God?
Who?
Whoever you talking about wore a personal dress.
I don't know.
Okay. You took
he got
Lil
off.
Uzi Vert.
No, I'm not. Definitely not talking about Louis Vert. He definitely demonic.
Okay.
I'm talking about your boy, the alleged possible snitch. He the biggest blood and we didn't even know it.
Come on. Everybody ratted on him. He was the last one to get out. What do you mean? Did you watch the case? He was the last one to get out. He wasn't even supposed to be around. Dog came out and made a whole song. He wasn't even supposed to be around, dog.
Ooh.
Thug, and you talking about Thug, Gunna, Thug wasn't even supposed to be around Gunna. He said, Gunna, I love that nigga. After the case, he sat down whole interview. He loved them niggas who snitched on him.
Oh, shit.
So he said, but my thing is, okay, you didn't have to say that to get money.
That's what I thought.
You had T Grizzly came out, did a fucking first day out.
That's
Everybody did an FDO after that. First day out after that.
Oh, look at you.
Everybody.
You a YN.
I tell niggas I worked that all
You
all
a
day long.
why you a YN?
I'm a YN.
You a YN?
You almost 40. I'm like,
you a YN? No, you a YN? Like you got YN? You got NLE? You a YN? You a YN? You a YN UNC? That's you.
That's me.
YN UNC T-Double.
I'll be trying to tell.
That's your
me.
crew.
I know about the young shit. You know what I'm saying? But I
you,
know about
you the same. You the same as me. You they aunt, they cousin, they boyfriend in their motherfucking head. But best believe
it can't be boyfriends' ass because there's a lot of females.
Because I'm watching you, ho.
There's a lot of females that probably.
And I'm,
And I can't be that boy.
I can't be everywhere at all times.
Because they gonna start.
So,
do different shit.
God bless you and good luck.
Hope y'all tuning into when we really talk about that. I got some shit about that
and
too.
doing y'all best to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying?
We talking about motherfuckers.
Good for y'all. But you want to know
we talking about motherfuckers who just
just understand.
Okay, she brought out a song. I need to find a song for the niggas who be trying to send my lady a picture of their dick. We ain't having that. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? I need to find a song for that. You know what I'm saying? But
find it.
I am. So I'm going to find one for y'all. Don't worry. I got the next episode.
I got them all the time.
Right, okay. So, all right. Next.
Because I belong to him. Niggas can't you see? It ain't cool. Next my time.
Yeah, okay. Now, all right.
I heard it.
No, next. Okay.
I said,
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Did. Make sure you tell the niggas that too.
My next, what's the name? Okay, so we already talked about Suki. I got that. Congratulations to Suki. Okay, so 2 things, and these is gonna be deep. The first one ain't really gonna be all that deep, but it was deep on the internet this week.
I thought it was
FIFA, the soccer shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all the celebrities was there at that final game, and like that was like everything. So, congratulations to Spain. Go Spain. They brown. And they fought against who? Amsterdam? Argentina. Go Spain in the FIFA World Cup. And then the last thing I really wanted to talk about was this lady who was forced to shoot this man in the back of his head. Pew pew. Okay. Damn. It was like she really had no choice. Because if she didn't pew pew this nigga in the back of his head, she wouldn't have got no sleep. She wouldn't have got a wink of sleep knowing that she just found this nigga under her 13-year-old daughter's bed. Now, and she had 3 other kids in the house that was younger. Her 13-year-old was her oldest. 1 o'clock in the morning, this 20-year-old man that snuck in her back door. And at some point, she found out he was there. I think she had a Ring camera or something like that her 13-year-old didn't know about. This is a 13-year-old. They don't know. That's why they're not able to consent. That's why I don't have no sympathy for this motherfucker, because he know better. At 20, he not 17. He not 18, 19. He's 20. He damn near 21. I don't give a damn. He's old enough. He done known better since he was 13. Should've. This woman, 36-year-old mother, comes home, finds this man under her 13-year-old daughter's bed. I don't give a fuck what the 13-year-old was doing. Keep talking about she was fast, she was bringing boys in the house, all that. So? He ain't a boy. First of all, he a grown-ass man. He's supposed to know better. And if he don't, oh well. I care more about you than I care about me and my safety. I don't know what type of time you on. All I know is you an intruder and you in here graping my baby because I done caught you under her bed naked. I don't care what she's saying. She not able to consent. She wrong. I'm finna chastise her in the best way that I can. I can't pew her. It's not, but I'm finna definitely put her ass on the punishment and beat her ass. I'm already finna go to jail. Hop of that. When I talked to my daughter about this, I said she snitched on her mama. She was already mad at her mom, cause her mama was making her be a 13-year-old.
Right, put her out.
Not put her out. She was only 13. Put her on punishment. Her mama was trying to make her be a 13-year-old. The neighbors said she did all she could do for them girls. So she had multiple girls. Her mama was trying to protect her. Her mama had told her, this is what the little girl told the police when she called 911. My mama told me if she caught a boy in here, she was going to put a bullet in him. She found them under my bed, walked them out to the front porch. Next thing you know, I heard a gunshot. This is what the minor child told the police. You snitched on your mama. You know how to suck a dick. You know you snitched on your mama. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know how to sneak a motherfucker in my house. You know that you're doing something wrong.
Police say.
Hey, but that's the thing. The police, she didn't have her mama to beg her out to stay. Don't question my daughter without the lawyer present or without me. Her mama is the one she's snitching on.
Yeah, I think that was right at the time, too. She was fucked up.
Yeah, because she was so in love with this predator. And they don't give a damn about black women. I don't care how old you are. And they don't give a fuck about black men. They view y'all already as brutes, grapists. You know what I'm saying? So anytime y'all put yourself in that situation, they love it. Another opportunity to take a black man out of the household involuntarily. You know what I'm saying? It really hurt my soul. And so many people on the internet, OMG. So many people on the internet are blaming the mom, are saying that this guy, you know, God rest his soul, and I guess I feel sorry for the mom. What? She the main victim. She the only one that didn't really know what was going on. Not saying that the daughter wasn't a victim. The daughter was a victim too, for sure. But at least she knew she had some type of heads up warning. She invited the guy. And not saying that it was right because he shouldn't have went. Even if she lied about her age, ain't too many 13-year-olds looking 20, looking 19. Either way it go, you know you sneaking in somebody's house. Even if she was 19. If you thought she was 19, let's say she lied. Everybody keeps saying she lied about her age, and I lied about my age before. I told somebody that I was already 16, and that she was crazy because our birthday ended up being on the same day. And he came to my house on my 16th birthday. And I had 16 balloons and 16 cars and everything. And he like, I thought you was already 16. I learned then not to lie about my age. I stopped lying about my age at 16.
Yeah, everybody.
Because of that. And I understand that. But listen here. When you, that's not 16 to 18. That's not 16 to 19. That's 13 and 20. You knew that baby was too young. You knew it. And if you didn't think she was too young, you clearly knew you was sneaking in somebody's house that didn't want you there. Or why was you hiding under the bed? Stop playing with me. Stop trying to make it seem like you just thought that this was all cool and she was old enough. You was hiding under the bed because you knew her ass was under 16. I feel I have sympathy for his family way more than him.
Why the fuck is you hiding?
Why is you hiding under the bed?
What's happening?
You heard that lady come to the door like, who in my house? You knew you was wrong. And yeah, everybody's saying, well, she was wrong. And I'm not saying that she wasn't. That's up for a jury to decide, right? But me personally, I feel like this. If she would have let him go, right? She walked him out from under the bed with at gunpoint. Who in my house? Get out of my house. He get up, because she don't know what he got. This nigga got the balls to come in her house, right? In the middle of the night? A Detroit motherfucker, he probably got a gun. She a woman by herself with her 4 kids in this house. Telling what her daughter done told him, secrets she done told him or whatever.
Well, I'm gonna come back to this time and but she ain't got no gun.
And
or
the daughter
she probably could have played it like she wasn't even young. She probably could have like, shit, I watch these kids, this is my house. The
little girl, whatever the case may be, she feel comfortable with him. She thinks she know him. She think he love him the whole time. This a YN. This a YN only 1 year older than 19.
Once he got there, he knew the situation.
He was wrong. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Once he got there, he knew.
If she was 19 too, you knew you was sneaking. That's why you was under the bed, right? But you knew you was intruding in somebody's house.
We gotta be better on. Let's say it ain't even something we can teach, but we gotta be better on because you like you said, you did it. I did it when I was young. I said I was older than what I was. But it happens.
Here's the thing. Yeah, it happens.
Kids get the older age, the development that they are, and kids.
I understand that, but I don't care. You was hiding under the bed, okay?
Yeah, what?
You was hiding under the bed, under her 13-year-old daughter's bed. Yeah. She walked you out. You was a grown-ass man. This is her baby that was 2-3 days ago in her mind, a 19-year-old. This is her baby that 2-3 weeks ago in her man, she just pushed out of her vagina. You are under her bed. I don't give a damn. I already told you, let me catch a boy under here and I'm putting a bullet in his ass. This a man. Oh, he should have already knew what he was in store for, because if she didn't tell you, oh well, that's on you. That's what you get for fucking with a kid that didn't warn you that I'm about that life. If she would have let that boy walk off her porch, she wouldn't have got another wink of sleep. Because the police wasn't going to help her. Shit. You want to know what? She probably sleeping. Damn, I won't give a fuck if it's on a hard mattress. I wouldn't give a fuck if it's on a hard mattress. She got the piece of Jesus. Because you want to know what? Damn sure wasn't going to get no sleep in this bitch laying down wondering whether you gonna come back through my back door, whether my daughter is manipulating into letting you back through my back door to be able to accost and fuck with my younger babies.
Forget about it. Conscience is a motherfucker. The niggas out here who did some shit on self-defense, you don't think that conscience eating them up? I don't give a fuck if you feel like, you know what, I got the power with your conscience is fucking you up because you like, damn, the shit that you never seen before. If you had to do it, you like, I never thought.
A nigga under my baby bed, my baby, I'm coming, he naked under the bed, my baby naked, they obviously just been fucking. I don't have no conscience.
Okay, you say that. You could 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 say that until you blue in the fucking face. But the thing is, when you putting a person down, I don't give a fuck right or wrong. You could have been right in this whole situation. When you putting a person down, every day you still feel like you like, I'm sorry. Because every day I see this shit.
To lean on what you're saying, what I said, I wrote it down somewhere. What I would have did a back of the head shot, right? Because at that point, you got time to think, right? You don't want him to get away. Your thing is you don't want him to get away to be able to come back in your back door when you sleep. Because you can't prove shit. The police don't care. They be real petty. You got to literally handle a motherfucker bleeding at your doorstep type shit. This is why they charging her, I feel like, with first-degree murder. Because she had enough time to aim that gun. Just like she aimed it at the back of his head, she could have aimed it at his ass.
That was not first degree.
It's premeditated, and this is what I'm saying. That is the time where she had to plan.
You didn't, no. That's second degree. Second degree is you planned it during a time where you was in an altercation or something happened. First degree is you planned it before you even went into a situation.
And the reason why they doing that is because the little girls told her that she told her, let me catch a little boy in my house, I'm putting a bullet in that shit.
I don't mean that.
I'm pretty sure she definitely is gonna fight her, but that's why they giving it to her.
I'm telling you.
That's why they putting that part out in the news so heavy. That the little girl said that.
I just feel like ain't nobody gonna play me for what I know. When people get to talking about the meaning of the degrees of murder, I know this because I have specifically went over this. When I say plethora of times,
I'm not arguing that you.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. It ain't had to do with nothing because
it's very detailed.
Yeah.
That shit is very detailed.
I'm not saying
it's a fine line between first, second, and manslaughter.
First degree.
It's a fine line.
First degree basically is I planned to do this before I made it to the scene.
And that's why they charged her with that, because she told the little girl, if I catch a boy in my house, I'm putting a bullet in his shit. If I catch another little boy in his house, because she was already sneaking little boys in the house. And how many times have you, as a black parent especially, told your child, let me catch you sneaking a little boy in here? As a man.
I'm not saying you.
I'm not saying you said it wrong. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the theory of the household.
Listen, this is what my mama told me. She didn't say, because she don't like guns. My mama don't like guns. But what mama told me is, I don't give a fuck if my daddy come back to life. And her daddy died before I was born. I never got a chance to meet my granddaddy. You understand what I'm saying? And she told me, I don't care if your granddaddy, my daddy, come back to life. You better not let him in this bitch until I get home. After my daddy died, I understood that it was the same situation. If motherfucking Herbert Lee Graham woke up out of the grave and showed up at the door, I better not open up that gate. You remember the gate with the little silver thing that closed down and you turn the key in there and you know houses like that? They had them gates on there. We had one of them. And one time, when I was like, this is before my daddy died, I snuck out of there because I was skinny enough to slide through. I didn't even go nowhere. I just sitting on the porch because I wanted to go outside. And this is one of the times when my mama was asleep too long.
Come in. Don't know who it is knocking at the door. Hey, come in. That's some shit you can't tell a motherfucker when you told the motherfucker, hey, don't let a motherfucker in. You, come in. Now, this is what I'm trying to basically get to. You was told that to a certain level that even if you said a motherfucker come in or whatever, it probably was like, all right, don't do that again. My grandma used to set motherfuckers up. I watched her do this. Go across the street after she told my pops, tell them don't let nobody open that door. She got the key to the side door. Knock on the bitch. Knock on it. Beating on it hard. Somebody opened the door. She hit him with the keys. You wasn't supposed to open this door. I don't give a fuck how hard I'm beating. I don't give a fuck about none of this. Hit a motherfucker so hard with the keys, mouth was bleeding. I think it was my brother to be exact. Nigga, mouth was bleeding. Hit him in his face so hard the keys as soon as he opened the door. She said, you not supposed to open this door for no. So that's what I mean by everybody had a different term of how they, a terminology. You had to open this door, but your worst was like, hey, don't do this shit. No, my grandma stayed right across the street. And she said, I can hear them playing over there. I'm about to go over there and see. She gonna knock on the door. You playing. You a kid. She fucking you up if you open. It's a difference. That's what I mean by different levels. Because you may have understood before. But what I'm telling you.
No, I didn't understand. That's why I snuck out.
That happened.
Listen, I didn't understand. That's why I snuck my ass in between the fence, in between the gate, and went outside. And when Mama woke up, I got my ass beat. And then I understood. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
About opening the door, about going out the door, about the door, about how the door was sacred. And that was because my mama slept a lot. At least once a month, she was sleeping at least a week. So she had to be able to trust that when she was sleep hard as fuck, I wasn't going to open the door and sneak out how I did that time because I thought that was cool because I didn't go far.
Yeah,
I didn't go far. I just sat on the porch. I might have went next door to Wendy's house. I didn't do nothing that I wouldn't have done if she was woke. You feel me? I felt like I was being responsible. I felt like I was being a big girl because I still was following the rules. I just went outside. Because she was asleep. She want to wake up. I'm trying to wake her up. She can't wake up. She don't want to wake up. Whatever the case may be, I don't give a fuck. I'm not finna keep standing in this motherfucking house because I know how to follow the rules. I know how to do what she said even though she's still asleep. It's 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. I'm ready to go outside.
You live in a different type of household.
No, I thought I lived in a different type of household.
No, I'm telling you.
Because when my mama woke up, I got my ass beat.
No. From what you on your block, you probably thought. But what I'm telling you from me, no. You just lived, you wouldn't have went outside. You wouldn't have learned that I don't give a fuck how bad I want to go outside. I'm not going outside because what you may qualify as an ass whooping was probably something light that I just feel like we dealt with for something that we did small. You went outside and I didn't tell you? The ass whooping that you about to get about to be something so crucial. You think you about to think about going outside again? You don't even think about. Hell no.
Matter of fact, I don't want to go outside if you tell me I can go outside.
I'm questioning it. Hell no, I don't want to go outside. Fuck no. I'd rather be in a house.
Give me a puzzle or something.
Shit, you want to play cards? You want to play cards? 1500. And she used to keep me up all night to the point. I didn't like 1500 when she wanted to play it because she wanted to play it when you come from outside. You take your bath, you done ate, all that. And don't go to sleep playing 1500. You almost feel like you about to get ass whooped. You got your ass whooped for oh, yeah, you want to lose.
You already done lost.
You want to
already losing, but now you done lost.
Listen, 9 times out of 10, she was going to beat your ass. Nah, don't get me wrong. Have I won? But what happens when you win? Oh, we about to play again.
You going to play until she win?
She got to play you again because she got to win. Now you up extra late. After a while, shit, I start holding spreads, doing shit on purpose. I'm going to let you in. I'm going to get a couple because I ain't going to make it look crazy. I'm going to get a couple, but I'm going to let you in. I'm going to give up certain cars that I know I feel like you want. I'm going to let you. As a young nigga, I was strategic. I feel like that's
MacGyver.
That's what she taught me, without even trying to.
Mm-hmm.
To be strategic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not about to play this shit all night. I know you want to play this shit all night. Now, the first hand, I'm going to give you some fire. I'm about trying to beat your ass, honestly. First hand. If we make it past that, you won. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you won because I'm taking cards that I ain't supposed to take. I'm missing spreads that I just know. She's like, why you ain't get that? Oh, damn, I ain't see that. No. Damn it, I turned it off already. I want you to win. You want to keep going?
Because you saved it.
No, you're all right.
I'm sorry, y'all.
You don't get it together. But, just playing cards with her. Certain shit made me strategic. And, being that kind of helps me see when somebody else like trying to plan some shit. I feel like I'm aware to when somebody else trying to be strategic because I'm that. I feel like I can say this type. It's a strategy. So when it happens, when I feel like it's happening to me, I'm extra thinking about it. I'm going to go with it, but I'm extra thinking about it like, damn, you probably just tried to throw me in one of your plans. Like, you thought that little shit that little shit worked. Even though I said okay to it, I still thought about it later. That's just a lesson learned in life.
That was my last thing on NMS, like the Kendra Scott, I think was her last name situation that really ticked me off. And I wanted all of us to pray for her that she can be free. Free her. And God rest the soul of the young man that was unalived for being in her house under her daughter's bed. But and condolences to his family because they got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? They have to deal with his actions when he was on this earth. He made a choice to prey on somebody's child. So, it is what it is. I wanted to do what happens after tonight, but we'll probably have to end up doing that tomorrow night. Hopefully your boy T-Double is down for it. Did you have a ending banger? Cause so yeah. It's your girl Jen checking in and your boy T-Double, Auntie and Aunt. We appreciate you guys for shooting with us in the gym for another episode of the hottest podcast on a Monday night out of Detroit especially. We'll see you guys next week. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Talk It Out.
Make sure y'all subscribe. It's called Talk It Out on Facebook,
Instagram, TikTok, the tickety of the talk, and all of the socials. Make sure you have tuned all the way in so that you are following us on our other pages. Life of T-Double, LYFETDOUBLE. Did I get that right?
Yeah, absolutely. It might be some fire on there.
There's definitely some fire on there. Like if you're new, oh my goodness, binge watch. And make sure you leave him a comment and let him know how much the growth and like how he is just like settling into that thing and like it's just like second nature now. Like I'm so proud of him. Okay. And you guys let him know how much you see it. I see the growth. Also, Jen Chicken and TV.
Absolutely. That's the thing.
That's my personal page. Travel days, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you guys have subscribed, okay? and you're ready, because we are gearing up to do way more travel stuff. Like, it's just a spontaneity for me, right? And we have planned trips coming up, both of us, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he's a football star in my eyes. So he travels for football. Sometimes I can't go. I'm taking my mom and my family somewhere in a couple of weeks, and he's not going to be able to go. So that's going to be separate travel. No, for real, because the separation anxiety is all on me. Like, I just want to, like,
We're gonna get
live in his skin, but at the same time, it is together, because God is good all the time. All the time, God is good, and you know, so that's really all that matters. I feel like with our channel being the travel based channel, giving people tips.
You might decide on your phone or something to the point where you have to be a guest and we have to record that day. I think that'll be a nice little sight to see that, you know what I'm saying? We still gotta record on that day, and you guys,
As far as when I'm in Georgia and we still gotta do the show,
we're gonna talk about it. We'll plan.
yes, let's plan it. I'm sorry, first remote episode,
Right, it'll be a little situation.
and hopefully,
yeah, it'll encourage other people to come on. So
absolutely, we really appreciate you guys for shooting with us in the gym. This has been Time to Talk It Out episode, I think, like 76.
well, when we get to 80, I might do a dance for y'all. I ain't did enough. You know what I'm saying? I might do a dance, but anyway, getting up there.
Love you guys. We'll see you guys in 6 days. 6.5. Deuces.
Yeah, all right, bro.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you